honored principal of the institution, Dr. Ramachandra, my dearest colleagues, let me first appreciate the wonderful melody that Dr. Srinivas has added to the legacy called Mahatma Gandhi. I don't call him a human being. He's an embodiment of energy. I wonder why Gandhiji is often called the father of the nation. A father is not one who just gives birth. He has to look after the physical, the spiritual, the moral, and even the financial upbringing of the child. So he was not just the father in the sense he brought independence as the leader of the country. He had his own vision about the economic policies of the country. And he had his own vision about the spiritual policies of the country. And his vision has gone so long into the country. The moment he passed away, he was the one and only leader who wanted that his ashes be spread across all the rivers in the country. Therefore, Gandhiji now is more than alive when he was alive, because every element of Gandhi is living in the air and in the water and in the dust, earth of this country. And when I see the title of the book, My Experiments with Truth, very interesting thing is, he was the subject and he was the object, and he was the researcher, and his life was the topic of his research. So very interestingly, objectively, he studied his own life just because he wanted that everybody should cultivate this sense of introspection, which is very, very important. And Gandhiji is such a father that he failed to father his children more than he fathered the nation. When Gandhiji was teaching at Tolstoy Farm in South Africa, his wife asked him, "What is this fun of mixing our children with the children of the underprivileged sections?" And Gandhiji said, "Who are my children? Everybody is my child. Let's not protect our children in cotton wool. Let children be exposed," he said. Such a broad mind. The way he chiseled his life into the shape of a national father is not a small thing, as rightly pointed out by Dr. Ramachandra. He was the inspiration for many Western heroes. Nelson Mandela, who spent more than 27 years in prison, and Martin Luther King Jr., the man who fought with the white. And one particular quotation which Gandhiji gave has touched me very much. He said, "God has no religion." At a time we are fighting that gods should be divided among religions, Gandhiji was the man who said, God is above religion, above denominations, above the claims. And that is the reason why, cutting across all political barriers, even the BJP government has taken the pride of claiming Gandhi as a national hero. These are the days when politicians are divided across political lines, across communal lines. But Gandhiji is a man who stood above them all. Just at the moment he gave a call for the nation, men, women, children, freedom struggle has become a vocation and avocation. During 1930s, if you went to any family and asked what their children were doing, they said only one word: my child is in the freedom struggle. They never bothered about their marriages. They never bothered about their prosperities. They never bothered about their careers. But freedom of the country was the one and only purpose. If we have Panchashila Sutras today, though we attribute them to Jawaharlal Nehru, if we have directive principles of state policy,
It's all because of the great man Mahatma Gandhi, who has imbibed the spirit of Indianness. A true Hindu who had no religion. It's a way of living, as people say. By living himself, he spoke God, he lived God, he never talked about his God, though he spoke a number of times about Rama. His Rama is the Rama where Jesus, where Allah, where the Buddha have taken a part in it. There, it's a confluence of all religions in the world. That is the greatness of Mahatma Gandhi. When Tagore called him Mahatma, he said, I'm only an Alpatma. Do not call me so. I don't deserve it, he said. So such people continue to be the inspiration. Such people continue to be a source of support. Look back and tell everybody in the world that I come from the land where Gandhiji was born. I come from the land where Gandhiji walked in flesh and blood. I come from the land where Gandhiji is more popular across all religions than Rama or Krishna. People may hate these gods because they have been circumscribed by religions. But Gandhiji is a man who has gone high above all these limitations. So, young students, please follow Gandhiji. There is a terrorist in Gandhi also. Unfortunately, like in Adi Shankara, there is a terrorist. He fought against certain things mercilessly and relentlessly. That's why Satya Agraha, he says. Agraha in the sense, revolt for truth, not against truth. So that is the greatness. So Gandhiji is a power. Gandhiji is our marchword. Gandhiji should be our marching band.
It's also the birth
Anniversary of Lal Bahadur Shastri, the homeless home minister. That's the better slogan for him, better subtitle for him. Working as the home minister, national and the union home minister, he had no home of his own. And nobody knows what happened to his children today. That itself is an example. Instead of blaming him as a bad father, you should praise him as such a father. For him, they bothered more about the world than about their own individual families. Today, these are the days we bother about our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren. And he saw the people of the country as his biggest family, and his children always thrive. Though his children, in the sense, may not be genetically, but geographically, Gandhiji's vision, his philosophy lives stronger than ever in all of us. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. For more videos, subscribe Arts College Rajahmundry YouTube channel.